As I said, the worst part of it, for me anyway, is the fact that I have to type it out with a controller and not a USB keyboard. Shit. I don't know. I have a WrestleMania card that I might show y'all at some point. But it's just a fun little card I made. Yeah. On my other account, I will also show you what else is on my other. I have two gamer tags, one that I use for Xbox Live and one that I don't. I'm currently on the one that I don't use Xbox Live for. The other one I have chopped full of crazy superstars I downloaded that are awesome. Problem is, back then I was too lazy to sit there and make creative superstars. But in the next video, I will show you everything. Everything! All my champions, when I get done with my... It'll only happen until I'm done with my tournament. And all of it, the one I use for Xbox Live is the one that I have the TNA ROH WWE storyline on that I've totally halted. But career mode, I haven't done that much. It's boring. It always is. I hope WWE Universe mode in 2011 is extremely more entertaining. Otherwise, I'm not going to play it. I'm going to play it for like 2 seconds and then get over it. But I hope it's a little bit more engaging and more entertaining. Create mode's always great in a WWE game. It's the truth. They always are. You know, you got in the Create Superstar mode, you got, you know, new from scratch or from a template. You got edit where you can go in and edit your old ones. Superstar threads where you can edit that. Now, see, what I wanted to do with that is maybe not. Or actually, I would have wanted to do that too, but specifically, like, I wanted to be able to change what they were actually wearing, not just change the colors. Because when I watched the one of the preview-ish things for the game, well, the way they said it, it kind of made me think, what, we're going to be able to, like, put Triple H in a suit or something? If he doesn't already have, like, one. But... And then I went back and I went to the game. I'm like, I was disappointed because all you can do is change colors. It's cool because I've changed, like, every person on the roster into, like, red. And I've changed some of the regular superstars into, like, NWO colors to form my NWO stable that I have. But, you know, it's cool. Paint Tool is very good. Although I don't know why, but I feel like it's not the first time Paint Tool's been in a WWE game. Maybe in a WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2010 game, or a 2000 at all game. But I don't think it's the first time I've seen a Paint Tool game in WWE game. Creative Finisher is good. I love that you have the grapple and the diving. And I hear Submission is supposed to be next. I'd like to see how that works. Just my opinion. I have a lot of cool finishers that I'd like to show you guys in my next video. Entrance, basically the same. You just go in, you pick either a superstar, a created superstar, or a team. It's cool. It's just the same, man. Nothing really can change with that, unless they give me, like, some sort of suit that'll let me actually simulate my own entrance, you know. Whoa, yeah! But, that would be the only thing that would improve this. It's basically going to be the same no matter what. Create an entrance movie. I did not get to do this because I do not have a hard drive, so I wasn't able to create my own entrance movie. But that would have been Bon Diggity if I would have been able to. Create a moveset. I spend hours on end on this thing. Not all at once, but, like, overall, my entire game, I spend hours in it because I'm always tweaking. I'm like, no, I want to change that. Oh, no, but I want to change that. And then I'm very picky. And if I feel like I overuse a move, I'd get rid of it, usually. Training facility, it's not really a mode. It's the thing about the mode is you go in and you can change training options, turn training tips on or off, turn the AI on, make the computer move, if you will. Momentum settings, you can either put it on finisher, normal, or signature. I usually always have it on signature because I like to run, like, last person I had it on before I had it on Jack Swagger was Matt Hardy and Ted DiBiase. I would always come in with Matt, hit him with the Twist of Fate and the V-Bomb. The V-Bomb, if you don't know, if you haven't seen, it's on, I believe it's either mentioned on Jeff Hardy and My Life and My Rules or Twist of Fate. It's an Omega match, the show, and he has, it's like that Splash Mountain move, I think is what it's called, but he calls it the V-Bomb. And then you got the training check going on. You have the training checklist, which basically lists all the things you're supposed to complete. And I just went through it, and I have everything freaking completed, and I haven't got shit. I don't know. And then you got your Superstar Select. You got the whole roster. If they're going to do this training facility thing again, which I think they should because it's a great mode, they should allow you to use created superstars. That's the only problem I have with this mode. Basically it. Then they got ability help. It just basically tells you what each ability can do. We basically already know because they were already told to us. Attribute help. Just goes through each different attribute. Grapple, strike, submission, durability, technical, speed, charisma, hardcore. I find it funny that Cena's in 2. See, for grapple, they've got The Undertaker getting their chokeslamming MVP. For strikes, they've got Cena giving the 5-knuckle shuffle to Chris Jericho. For submission, they've got Cody Rhodes sticking Kofi Kingston in an abdominal stretch. For durability, they've got, I believe, Randy Orton going for a spike DDT on Shawn Michaels, but I could be wrong on what he's actually doing. For technical, they've got Kofi Kingston jumping off the top rope on Santino Marella. I don't get how that's technical at all, but okay. For speed, they've got Evan Bourne doing some kind of kick thing, not even showing who he's kicking. It's just, if you look between his legs, you can see the referee. And I was not looking there, I just saw the stripes. And then for charisma, they've got John Cena again, looking like a loser. And then for hardcore, they've got Tommy Dreamer about to catapult Miz into the turnbuckle. Momentum system help. You know, it just talks about how like the momentum gauge or gauge or whatever you call it. I say gauge too often. Gauge, it's a gauge, dang it. Basically it says displayed at the feet of the superstar the player is controlling. It fills up gradually from left to right. It will flash when it reaches 100%. Blah, 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 blah. You know, it's got a picture of Bray, Edge, Cena, Triple H, and Randy Orton. Yeah. For some reason I couldn't remember his name! Oh, and then you can reset training tips, which will basically turn, like, all that you've done, all of the training tips you've completed, incomplete. Options, basically the same. You can go and edit match rules, either for all or for specific match types. Gameplay options, you know, you got visual presentation. You can go in, turn off or on camera cuts, which are basically like whenever you hit your big move, or like, you know how when you hit a suplex it follows you, or when you hit your finisher it'll slow down or whatever. That's what a camera cut is if you don't already know. You can turn target indicators off, on, or auto. Off, they don't show, like, you know, when the name pops up ahead of them. It doesn't show up at all. Auto, it does, but only when they change view of someone. When they, like, go from, like, this guy to this guy. And then on, it's just on 24/7, whether they're... I like to keep it on auto, because, when it's on off, you don't see, like, when they have their finisher, their signature, when it's just a computer's match, which I do a lot of those. But on auto, it's not... The names aren't always there, but you can see the finisher or signature thing. The display counts is basically pretty simple. You either see the 1, 2, 3, or you don't. It's just basically simple. Reversal help indicators. I have that on just because I am terrible at knowing when to do it. So I just need a little help every now and then. Obviously, brightness controls are self-explanatory. You can turn it. It gets really bright, but it doesn't really get that dark. So... What are you saying, WWE? You don't like dark things? Sorry, I didn't have to go there, but I did. HUD, HUD, heads-up display, basic. Control types, you can go in and you can change. It doesn't let you go into detail. It's basically Type A versus Type B, and the only thing that changes is the... Jesus Christ. No, Jesus Christ does not change. Sorry. All that changes is move, taunt, and run, and that's it. I'm looking at the other stuff, and it doesn't even move, so whatever. Target settings, basically, are you auto-targeting, or are you, you know, manually targeting? I like to keep it on auto-target, because then I'd have to learn a whole nother button or 5, just to know how to target. This video's getting way too long. In-game options, difficulty, easy, normal, hard, legend. Kickout system, original or tap hold. I prefer original because having to try to keep track of, you know, like a bar is kind of annoying. Momentum charge speed, you got normal, slow, fast. I keep it on fast. Stamina system on is what I have it. I don't know about you guys. You may have it on, I don't know. You may have it on slow or something. I don't know. I'm not paying attention right now. I'm sorry. And then they've got the balancing, which actually lets you go like, You can actually, this is actually for AIs, you can actually go in and say, they can't fucking reverse anything, you just turn it all off, and you can pretty much hit them on anything. Damage, you could say finisher strength is high, finisher object strength is high, or foreign object strength is high, or low, or medium, or whatever. You can go in there and you can edit each one. I have finisher strength, like, wha-bam! And I have foreign object strength in the middle. Game balancing, basically, just basic stuff, you know. Nothing special, really. Sound options, music, sound effects, entrance music, ring announcer, commentary. Commentary, of course, controls Michael Cole, you know, all them motherfuckers. Ring announcer is Justin Roberts, Lillian Garcia, and Tony Schimmel. Entrance music is obviously the music of the intro. SFX volume is everything from whenever you make a move with this, whenever you, like, yeah, it's that, and it's the crowd and stuff. Music is the menu music. That's why I have menu music off, because I like to make videos and I have this on, and I don't want, like, my music to be overpowering my video. That kind of thing. But this is, it's a good game for me. Oh, and I also want to talk about a couple other things I forgot before I finish up this video. The whole thing that you don't have to go into career mode, or you don't have to go into, story mode, or whatever. You don't have to go, or what was it, WWE 24/7, or whatever it used to be. You don't have to go into those modes. You can just, like, train. You can just do a match and train. I thought that was a great improvement. See, that's one of the things that makes them really freaking awesome and really freaking smart. Because that's shit I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about, you know, being able to train in every single one, because it just been one way for so long. You didn't really feel like, you know, but it's so much easier. Like in 2009, for instance, when you can only train in career mode, and career mode is so long and boring. Half of my freaking created superstars on that game are still at like 40, and I have like a bunch. I like trained a couple to get to 90, and I stopped because it was like, oh my god, this is so god awful. Career mode is probably the fucking most boring mode in this game. It's the only thing that drags it down from being probably one of the best games I've played this year. I haven't played very many. I don't play a lot of games, as I said. I'm a pretty elite guy. I try to keep it in the games that I like. I don't try to branch out that often. Recently, I got Assassin's Creed, the first one, or the second one. I believe it was at Game Crazy's closing sale or something. But you know, I try to keep it in within my games. You just know, it's like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, wrestling, Madden, basketball. I don't play baseball games. I occasionally play a hockey game, but I don't play them that often. But I'm gonna give this game this is hard, because it's not a 10 out of 10 game, because career mode really keeps it from being a 10 out of 10. Any other problems that I can think of? Probably, can I can't take away the entrance movie mode from it, because that's kind of, I don't want to say it's my own fault, but I don't have a hard drive. It's not the game's fault that I don't have a hard drive. It's my fault that I don't have a hard drive, or it's my dad's fault, or whatever. But I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, because that career mode draws it back a little bit, but not enough to like seriously hurt the game to get it back to an 8 or something. If it wasn't career mode, if it was, and I hope that 2011 is a 10-star game. All it'll have to do is get rid of career mode, because if career mode's on there, it's going to be a 9, no matter how good the rest of the game is. That's just my opinion. Unless they do some drastic changes to career mode and make it more interesting. Because once you get all the titles, it is boring as fuck. But that's it for my video game review. I hope this doesn't, but this could very well be a 2-part video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you want me to do more. If you don't, that's cool. If you do, great, you know. But I will upload that other video either later tonight or tomorrow after I upload this one. You know, showing you all my stuff. This video is going to take a lot of editing, so yeah. Peace!